Welcome to the QFT Plus ELISA and Data Analysis Training. This is a brief overview of the procedure. Please consult the QFT Plus package insert for full instructions. Upon receiving QFT Plus blood samples in the lab, it is important to note the incubation status of the tubes. Tubes arrive either incubated or unincubated. If blood samples are shipped directly to the laboratory at room temperature without prior incubation, samples must be processed and transferred to a 37 degrees Celsius incubator within 16 hours of collection, as described in the QFT Plus blood collection training. Following incubation, tubes can be held between 4 and 27 degrees Celsius for up to 3 days. Following sample incubation either at the clinic or within the laboratory, the blood collection tubes are ready for the plasma separation step. Centrifuge the blood collection tubes at 2,000 to 3,000 RCF for 15 minutes. After centrifugation, pipette the plasma samples directly into a prepared 96-well ELISA plate. Alternatively, the blood collection tubes can be stored in a refrigerator between 2 and 8 degrees Celsius for up to 28 days. The QFT Plus ELISA is used to measure the amount of interferon gamma in each plasma sample. First, equilibrate the plasma samples and all reagents except the conjugate 100x concentrate to room temperature. Begin by preparing working strength conjugate by diluting the reconstituted conjugate 100x concentrate with green diluent. The appropriate dilution volumes are provided within the QFT Plus package insert based upon the number of ELISA plate strips required. Mix the correct volumes of 100x conjugate and green diluent thoroughly but gently to avoid frothing. Working strength conjugate should be used within 6 hours of its preparation. Next, you must prepare the standard curve. Standards are used to control the quality of the QFT Plus assay. Therefore, accuracy of preparation is essential. Add 150 microliters of green diluent to 4 tubes, labeled S1 through S4. Next, add 150 microliters of the reconstituted interferon gamma kit standard to the tube labeled S1 and mix thoroughly. Perform serial dilutions by transferring 50 microliters of S1 to S2 and mix thoroughly. Then transfer 50 microliters from S2 to S3 and mix thoroughly. Do not transfer anything into tube S4, which contains only green diluent. To begin the ELISA assay, add 50 microliters of working strength conjugate to the wells of the ELISA plate that will be used. Next, load 50 microliters of each plasma sample from the centrifuged blood collection tubes into the appropriate ELISA plate well with a pipette. You can refer to your region-specific package insert for a recommended sample layout. It is important not to disturb the plasma samples prior to harvesting. Avoid pipetting up and down, mixing plasma, or disturbing the material on the surface of the gel. Add 50 microliters of each standard S1 through S4 to the appropriate ELISA plate wells. Keep in mind that each standard must be run in duplicate. Mix thoroughly on a microplate shaker for 1 minute, ensuring that the samples do not spill. Incubate at room temperature for 2 hours. Thorough washing is critical to proper ELISA performance. Washing can be performed manually or by using an automated washer. During the incubation, prepare working strength wash buffer as described in the package insert. After the incubation, wash the plate with 400 microliters working strength wash buffer for at least 6 cycles. During each wash cycle, every well should be completely filled with wash buffer to the top of the well. A soak period of 5 seconds between cycles is recommended. After washing, remove residual wash buffer by tapping the plate on a low-lint absorbent wipe. Add 100 microliters of enzyme substrate solution to each well. Mix the plate thoroughly on a microplate shaker for 1 minute. Incubate the plate at room temperature for 30 minutes. Following the 30-minute substrate solution incubation, add 50 microliters of enzyme stopping solution to each well. Using a microplate shaker, mix the plate before reading. Using a microplate reader, read the plate within 5 minutes after adding the enzyme stopping solution. The reader should be fitted with a 450 nanometer filter and a reference filter of between 620 and 650 nanometers. Data is generated in optical density values, or ODs, and is ready to be exported to data analysis software. The latest QFT Plus software can be downloaded from the QuantiFERON website at www.QuantiFERON.com. The software performs a quality control assessment, generates a standard curve, and provides a test result for each subject. Final results are reported in international units per mil of interferon gamma for each subject's NIL, TB1, TB2, and mitogen samples. Based on these values, the results for each subject is then reported as positive, negative, or indeterminate. For step-by-step instructions, please refer to the QFT Plus Analysis Software Instructional Guide. After watching this brief overview, you should be comfortable performing the QFT Plus ELISA. If you have any concerns or you need further instruction, please review the QFT Plus package insert or visit www.QuantiFERON.com. Thank you.